Rose Lavelle, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hi, Rosie.
You got a lot of fans out there. A lot of people from Cincinnati come down to see you.
Yeah, a lot of my family came down, all of my siblings, my parents, so that was really nice. That was kind of the perk of doing my 100 cap celebration here is so many people I love was able to make it.
Rose, how do you describe the emotions of that moment? I'm sure you can't really compare anything to that.
Yeah, I feel like I was obviously, I think, more emotional when I actually got my 100th cap. I think this moment for me was more about celebrating my family and like having a moment with them on the field because they're the reason that I am here today and the reason I've been able to be on this like crazy journey is their love and support. So it was really special to have that moment with them.
How would you describe the atmosphere here tonight? Sold out crowd and every goal would seem like the was counting out.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was also because it was Naomi scoring, which is like so fun. But yeah, I think the atmosphere is incredible, which like I would have expected nothing less. I knew this place was going to be bumping.
Rose, what does it mean to be a footballer from this tri-state area?
I love it. I like take so much pride in it. I think it's such an underrated soccer area. I think so many people have so much pride from where they're from. So I think everybody shows up hard for their sports teams, which is like I love so much. Yeah, it's great.
What does this do to put Louisville, Cincy, Southern Indiana, Kentucky on the map for this soccer community?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been saying, I think it's such an underrated soccer area. I think there's a lot of talent that comes out of this neck of the woods. So I think it's great, and I think I keep saying it's like you can be what you can see. So I think it's amazing. Even having like Emma here, having her second cap and doing so great in her first camp, and she's somebody that you can come here and see every single weekend play, and she's gonna do her thing. So I think it's like so cool and such an inspiration.
What does Emma get out of playing for the national team that she could bring back to Louisville and racing to help them, you think?
Oh gosh, I feel like that might be a question for Emma, but I think like from playing her, like she is so fast, but also just her ability to beat people 1v1 and get crosses off. She's so dangerous. I think she's been so fun to have in camp. She's a great player, but she's also a great, funny person, and she's from Ohio, which I love.
As one of the veterans on this team, what does it mean to have so many new cappers on this like international stretch, and what do you see from them?
Yeah, I think it's always really, really exciting for us when people get their first caps. It's continuing to build on the depth that we already have, but I think there's always like so much young talent coming up, and I think you saw that these past 3 games. And yeah, I think we're all just like really excited for them and excited for that to keep happening.
Yeah, I was dying. They showed me the tweet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
put her up top.
Just someone tweeted it and they pulled it up here as a video.
All right, well, quadruple espresso right here.
Test.
Hi.
Okay, tell me about your first goals, your first brace tonight.
It was pretty cool. I think I was more surprised that I scored, but I was just so excited, and it was so fun to see the team be so excited too, and just like celebrating with me. So.
This is the 4th member of Triple Espresso.
I'm joining.
My best friend, Naomi Girma. Apparently she scores goals now. I love her.
I wanted to be a part of the group, so.
Like what that second goal in particular, that free header, like diving in, like what did you see? What was going through your head when you saw that ball just like coming right at you?
I saw that I was open, and it was a little in front of me, so I could get a little power on it, and yeah, I just thought, you know what, I'll go for goal again.
This camp has been a ton of first caps, first starts, first goals.
Mm-hmm.
Like what has this experience been as a group for this whole group?
It's been awesome. I think, coming into the camp, it was our Olympic victory tour, so having that big celebration, and then on top of that, having Alyssa Thompson get her first goal too, a lot of first cappers, 100 cappers, just like celebrations all over the place. I think it's been awesome, and I think as a team we love to celebrate each other. That's like part of our DNA, so to have a camp dedicated to that has been amazing, and just a good way for us to close the chapter on the Olympics, feel like we've gotten to celebrate with our fans at home, and then now move on, looking forward to 2027.
Naomi, this is the largest crowd to watch a women's game at this stadium. Describe the atmosphere and the turnout here.
It was great. I felt like the stadium was so loud all game long. There was USA chants. I saw the wave a few times. But yeah, it was a great atmosphere, great stadium. I really enjoyed it.
Naomi and the Sears played a little match tonight. Seemed to impress all camp. What jumps out about her when you get to work with her in practice and such? I know you played against her a few times.
Yeah, I think, Emma's done a great job of coming in and just working in with the team. I feel like she's so calm. It looks like she's been on the field for many years. It's not like it's like, I think, her second cap today. She also got her first goal last game. So yeah, I think she's done a great job of like integrating in both on the field but off the field too. So yeah, I'm really proud of her and I'm excited for her future on this team.
How does the experience she gets at this level translate to what she could bring back to racing?
Yeah, I think playing international is always different than club. You face a lot of different types of opponents, a lot of different types of solutions. So I think coming back to club and trying to implement what you learn here is really important, and also just growing like as a leader, as a player. I think it tests you in different ways. So I'm excited for her. Well, we're playing each other next game, so hopefully she doesn't bring it back into next game.
What do players like Emma make you feel when you think about the pipeline that's going to come up through this team, Naomi?
It's really exciting. I think, I feel like our generation is coming through, and it feels like we're kind of old now, which is weird. But yeah, like I think, the talent in the U.S., our 20s or 17s doing really well in World Cups this year has always been so strong. I think that's what has made this team good for so many years, and I think it's always important to have that next generation coming in and feeling what it's like to be on this team and understanding what it means to represent the U.S. And I think, players like Emma and other players that are coming and getting their first caps are feeling that, and that's really exciting for us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And here she is, everybody. Take one step forward a little bit, and you're good right there. Okay.
Home stadium tonight, your home crowd, I'm sure tons of family. Tell me about the experience of tonight and start, performance, everything.
Yeah, it was surreal for sure. It's definitely a different vibe when I'm wearing a different jersey in my home stadium, but I couldn't be happier to represent this crest in this country, and it's a surreal opportunity for me, but it was amazing having a full stadium and the energy was unmatched. So yeah, it was a great game. I think the biggest thing is just the importance of building relationships with these new teammates. I think chemistry is huge when it comes to soccer, and so although we've had a short amount of time together, I think that we've grown in certain ways, and I hope to continue that moving forward.
I mean, you almost gave up this game at a point. When you were at that time, did you ever think that you would be in your home club stadium wearing a USA kit?
Yeah, definitely not. I don't think that I could have planned that if I tried. I'm happy that this has been my path, and everything happens for a reason, so I'm super grateful.
A lot of people come down from Ohio to watch you.
Yeah.
Like who? What? How many people? Who?
My
whole
family.
family?
Yeah, my family came down.
Your parents give you any advice ahead of this camp, ahead of a night like this, where all the eyes are kind of on you?
They're just there to support me, honestly. I think my relationship with my parents, I'm really grateful for the fact that they are pretty separate from my soccer life, and that just works for us. And so yeah, I love their support, and that's what they're the best at.
Every time you got the ball, it seemed like the crowd was just waiting for you to score a goal. Did that fuel you? Did you feel the energy from the hometown crowd?
Yeah, you can definitely feel the energy. I tried my best, and that's all I can do. I tried to create for this team and make opportunities in front of the goal happen. So yeah, it was great.
Emma, what do you bring from these past two games back to the club level? What do you think you've learned that will help racing as you try to reach the playoffs?
I think just to trust in what I know I'm good at. I think that for this playoff push, that's going to be important for the racing squad, and so that's my plan to bring that to them.
Good.
What would it mean to bring a crowd like this, to every racing game that you guys have? Just how much of a boost would it provide to your teammates just to have that sort of crowd there every night?
Yeah, I think the support is amazing. Like I said, a full stadium, the energy is unmatched, and so I think that would be super huge for us if we could get crowds like this out to our racing games.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, Em.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean we've had a great trip. You can feel the family feel around here, and the crowd being a sellout. You can feel the energy. You can certainly feel the excitement. Someone said to me as I walked around, "You're our second favourite, Emma, here," and which I thought was quite funny. But the home crowd were, I think, throughout the game, you're constantly willing the team on, which is not always easy when you play against a team that doesn't come out a lot. So I thought the crowd and their energy and their excitement sort of drove the team on.